Today first of all we will see one flow that how we can execute our C program, or we can say C development life cycle. So let's see. Our very first step is we have to start the computer. So first step is a system ready or not. Then after you have to check after opening your computer, applications for programming is available or not. If not, then you have to enter particular application. So we can say enter the program. Which are the application used for C programming? Dev C++, Notepad++, Turbo C compiler, all are the examples of applications for C programming. If you have available already, then opening the application and then after you have to edit your source code, means write the program. After writing the program, we can't directly get the output because our first step is compilation part. So first of all you have to compile your source program, and in compilation process compiler check that we have write the code, is it perfect or not, is it error free or not. Now what is error? Suppose we have write one printf function and this printf function f is missing, then it is called as a error. Now error, so error is mainly of three types. First is a syntax error, second is a data error, and third is a logical error. Now what do you mean by syntax error? So if you missing in some part of the syntax, that is called as a syntax error. Means in printf you have missed f, so it is called as a syntax error. Suppose in main function you forgot to write semicolon at the end of statement, this is also called as a syntax error. So these type of errors are checked by our compiler. So first of all compile the source program. If syntax error occur, then what we have to do? Again we have to correct it, right? So again our control goes to the edit source program and you have to correct a particular function, then after again compile the program. But syntax error is not there and our program is perfect syntax wise, then it will link. Next step is a link with system library. Means we have write our first library, that is studio.h, that will link to our program, and then after one execute object file will be generated. Now at that step remaining two error will be occur. So which two error? Either logical error or data error. Now what is logical error? Suppose I have given one program that addition of two number and you do subtraction instead of addition, then it is called as a logical error because logic is not correct here. Your output will be wrong because you have to do plus and you have do minus instead of plus. So when logical error occur, then you have to again go to the program and edit the program, and instead of minus you have to simply put plus. And what is the data error? Suppose you run the program and you have taken data type integer, two variables are available, integer a and b, and at runtime you will enter the character value of that variable like a, b, c, comma, then it will called as a data error because you are entering wrong data. So this type of error is called as a data error. So when data error occur, what you have to do? You don't have to require edit in source code, but you have to run the program again and enter the correct data. If these two types of error will not occur, then you will get correct output. So in this way our C program will be executed. This is also called as a C development life cycle. Let's see in our practical session. Let's start with our practical. So first of all we have to start Dev C++. Here I am writing in comment that demonstrate the use of operators, because today we are going to discuss about operators in our practical example, and we have learned 8 different types of operators. So let's see one by one. First of all, we have to include our library, that is studio.h. Then after, our logic will be in main function, so I am writing void main. Now if you want to see the use of modulo operators, just remember the arithmetic operators: plus, minus, multiplication, division and modulo. All are the arithmetic operators, but we already know about plus, minus, division, multiplication. So just see the use of modulo operator. So I am declaring two variables with its value. A is equal to 10, B is equal to 5, and one variable is C. Our answer will be stored in C, and I am writing C is equal to A modulo B. Modulo means remainder. Our answer will be remainder. So 10 modulo 5, 10 divided by 5, our remainder will be 0. So 0 will be stored in our C variable. And if you want to see the answer of division, then just take another variable D, and I am writing D is equal to A divided by B. So for output, we have to print the value of C variable and D variable. Printf C is equal to %d, why %d? Because here all variables data type are integer, and for integer we have to write %d, and comma d is equal to %d, and after double inverted comma completed, our first value of variable C and second value in D, and at last to the semicolon. First of all, we have to compile the program and check that the syntax error is here or not. So you can see errors 0 0. Now run the program. So here you can see the output on the screen, that C is equal to 0, that is nothing but remainder, and D is equal to 2, that is quotient of our answer. Now let's see relational operators, how it will work. Relational operator is used for comparison. Here we have two variables A and B, and if you want to check that both are equal or not, so how we can write it? Using conditional statement. We have to use if-else statement. So just write if, then after in bracket we have to write condition, and for checking equal to we have to use double equal to. A is equal to B. If yes, then in this case both are equal. And what will be the false part? If both are not equal, then we have to write in else that not equal. So here in if part I am writing both are equal. Then after write the false part in else, that is not equal. Here double equal to is our relational operators. Just compile the program. Errors 0 0. Run the program. So here our output is not equal. Why? Because the value of A is 10 and value of B is 5. That's why. If we are taking both values same, like here I am writing 5. So now A and B both are 5. So in this case our output will be both are equal. Let's see. So you can see on the screen that both are equal. we can use any of the relational operator, less than, less or equal to, greater than, greater or equal to, double equal to, and not equal to. Now move on to the increment and decrement operators. So I am removing these statements. And increment decrement operators again divided into two parts, pre-increment, post-increment, and pre-decrement, post-decrement. So let's see the use of both. Here A and B both are 5 and x and y I am declaring two new variables, and here I am writing one expression like x is equal to a plus plus and y is equal to plus plus b. So what is the difference between these two expressions? Here this is first expression, it is post increment, because our increment operator is, we have to write after our variable name, and plus plus b is pre-increment. Now print the value of these all variables. So I am writing printf first variable is a is equal to %d, b is equal to %d, comma x again %d and y. Now first variable is a, then b, then x, and last is a y. So what will be the output? Here a plus plus and plus plus b. So a and b both will be increment after this expression. So a will be 6 and b will be 6. But here x is equal to a plus plus. So initial value of a will be assigned to our variable x, then after a will be increment. So x will be 5 as it is, x will not 6, and y is equal to plus plus b. So here b increment first, then after assign the value to our variable y. So y will be 6. So just to see the output, compile and run the program. So just to see the output, a is equal to 6, b is equal to 6, y is equal to 6, but our x is 5, because in that expression we have used post increment. That's why initial value assigned first, and then after our a is incrementing. So how we can use conditional operator? Question mark and colon is used for conditional operator. So here if you want to check that our number is odd or even, so we can write first condition, then after question mark, then true part, then false part. So here I am writing expression a modulo 2. Now for checking odd or even, which condition we have to use? First of all, our number modulo 2 is equal to 0, means if we get the remainder 0, then it is called as a even number, and if we don't get the remainder 0, then obviously it is our odd number. So a modulo 2 is equal to 0. So if this condition true, then it is a odd number. So question mark and write the true part, that printf even. I am writing in short form, and after colon we have to write our false part, because if this condition false, then we have to print it is odd. So I am writing odd, and at last semicolon, and remove the statement below. Now execute the program, run the program. What will be the output? Here I am assigning a is equal to 5. So 5 modulo 2, we will get 0? No, because when you divided 5 by 2, then our remainder will be 1. So our output is odd. If you change the value of a variable, if I am writing 6 here instead of 5 and run the program, then our output is even. So in this way we can use conditional operators. Now let's see bitwise operators. In previous video we had already learned about AND operation, bitwise OR operation and XOR operation. Shift left and right operation we will see here. When we write shift left, then first of all suppose a shift left 1. What is the meaning of that statement? I am writing here that x is equal to a and sign for shift left is double less than and 1. So first of all the value of a is 6. So 6 converted into one binary form. Then after these all are the bits. Shift left one position means if last is a 1, then it will shift at left, then 0 again shift left, in this way, and one new number is created and that number will be stored in our variable x. So just to print the value of x. X is equal to %d comma x and compile the program, run the program. So here output is x is equal to 12. Why? Because all bits are shifting left, that's why our number's value will be increased. And when you use shift right instead of left, then all bits are shift at right side. Here this is the operation of shift right. Let's see the output. So here x is equal to 3. When you use shift right, your number will be decrease, and for shift left number will be increase. In this way these two operators are worked. Let's see one another operator, that is Sizeof operator, and it is a special operators. What is the use of Sizeof operator? It will indicate the size of particular data type or variable in memory. So here a and b are in the form of integer. So integer occupies 2 bytes in 32-bit machine and 4 bytes in 64-bit machine. So it will vary according to your machine. Let's see, here I am writing x is equal to, for Sizeof we have to write Sizeof, and in bracket we can write data type or variable name. I am writing variable a. So our output is like x is equal to 4. Why x is equal to 4? Because my laptop is 64-bit machine. If your laptop or your computer is 32-bit machine, then you will get the answer 2 bytes. Now check for another data type. If I am taking one double variable, that double y, and here I am writing y instead of a, and what will be the output? See here, our output is 8 because the size of double variable is 8 bytes. Let's see one more topic, that is type conversion, and two types of type conversion: implicit conversion and explicit conversion. Implicit conversion done by compiler, but explicit conversion done by user. So let's see how we can use it. So here a is equal to 9, b is equal to 2 and the variable x is in the data type of float. So when I am writing x is equal to a divided by b. So a and b both are in integer. So integer divided by integer, our answer will be also in integer. So 9 divided by 2, we will get the answer 4. And when you print the value of x, now you think that x is in a float data type. So when you print the value of x, it will show you 4.00000. How? Let's see. X is equal to percentage f. Why percentage f? Because x in a float data type. And just write the value of x. Execute the program. So now you can see the output, x is equal to 4.00000, but this is not our correct answer because actual answer is 4.5000. So just change here. For explicit conversion, we have to write one data type in our small bracket. So I am writing float before our variable a. When this expression will execute, for this expression a will become float, and float divided by integer, this integer automatically converted into float because lower data type is converted into higher data type. Now you will get the correct answer, that is 4.5. So without changing the data type of a and b, we can get correct answer using explicit conversion. How? Let's see the output. So here you can see the output 4.5000 and this is our actual output. So without occupying more memory, we can get the correct answer using explicit conversion. Hope guys this practical session is fruitful for you. We will meet in next video session very soon. Till then, practice the example. See you soon. Thank you.